And they are going to FD. We're going to see Gage rocking that D again with his pretty heavy punish game. I think he's a little scared for the opponent. Gage already starting off right on with a... What are you doing? Oh, okay. All right. So, sorry about that. Continuing on, we have Gage with a pretty decent lead. You know, taking advantage of the large punish game that he's got against Sax's small little sminks that he's been making. Nearly at KO percent for Sax, but Gage is pretty much he's running in the black at the moment. Taking little bits of damage here. Sax is slowly trying to decrease that deficit. It just keeps increasing. This is a quick 2-4 hit stream. Deficit's now 16 and now 9%. Sax has brought this back pretty well. He's been playing the patient game, hasn't let himself got hit for the last couple of times. Just letting Dedede recover. He doesn't want to mess up with that and potentially see himself get hit. This is very hard to deal with at times. Gage just sort of throwing out some of the safest attack he's got, occasionally lobbing out a Gordo or two. Good recovery by Sax, you know, wanting to avoid that good bear. Has a lot of hit length, and if you get hit by it, you're usually not going to end up doing too well. But that Gordo almost taking him out. Sax playing things real carefully. None of Dedede's throws are really going to KO at this percent, so at this point he's just sort of just looking for either a bear or a smash attack. But Sax, unfortunately, after going for a KO attempt, Gage reads it and goes up and manages to take out his opponent. Now, without Rage, you know, Sax is going to probably have a bit of a harder time killing, especially with Sheik. So at the moment, he's kind of just sort of playing his patience. Oh, miss grabs. The real question is how much extra credit Gage will be getting before his stock ends, if at all. For the moment, he's just sort of piling it on to Sax now 40% almost. Sax doing a pretty good job of actually trying to bait out those inhales and trying to punish off them. There's a free 10% basically for Dedede, and it can potentially follow up as it puts the opponent in a pretty scary situation. Anagota will bring him up to 58%. If Sax wants to make something happen, he's going to need to kill Dedede pronto. And a clever banish will actually take him out. This could be what he needs. Almost looked like he wasn't going to make it back. Gage goes for a Gordo and misses a potential up air. Seems he's really just kind of going for damage at this point. I don't think he's intending to kill. Sax just playing slightly out of range. Doing a good job of making sure that he isn't going to get destroyed. 30%, large deficit now as Sax is heading into 100%, getting his rage level 1. But pretty much anything at this point, a good solid hit from Dedede will take is what he needs to do. And that takes game 1 as Gage manages to read a jump. Gage now with the ban and Sax with the counter pick. We'll see what they're going to. Looks like Sax is going with the color change from black to red. He's more known for traditionally using his red color. It looks like they'll be running it back over to Final Destination. So Sax, Gage liking to constantly change Dedede's color, except for the green one. At the moment, it seems like Sax has had a pretty sizable lead so far, cacking on 45%, but that's something that Dedede can easily make up. With 2 grabs, already getting 41%. Do not sleep on this character. And with that lead is virtually non-existent. And he's getting a little greedy there, trying to go for a forward smash. Finds himself coming up empty. Looks like the Gordo on the hit back manages to grab Sax, and Sax just playing a little carefully, doesn't want to risk anything or not get hit during the frames. Good edge guard by Gage over there, just letting him roll, get on the stage, and then just hitting with a Dedede's forward air, which has a lot more range than it looks usually. It's about even, but Sax giving a little hasty there, trying to go for a kill move, trying to get that up smash. And it's been evened up. Gage just probably just trying to go for a bunch of bears at this point. One of Dedede's best, most reliable kill moves. Going almost a little too deep. He's really desperate for that kill. It's a bit of an odd edge guard. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not by Sax trying to throw out the grenade over there. But we will see. Neither player is able to get a really sizable KO on the other. Just sort of run out the clock at this moment. Third of the match has passed by, and Sax takes the first stock with up smash. There's not too much Sheik can do with Rage at this point. A lot of her options are just not going to really connect too well. So at this point, he's just going to probably just try and go for as many percentage opportunities as possible. Gage finding himself coming up a little empty with these attempts at KOs, but Sax is at that percent. Really anything. Pretty much anything is going to really kill at this point. Except for a soft nair. Probably won't. Sax just adding more and more and living to the heavens. But unfortunately, he managed to get hit by a Gordo at 184% with an 81% lead. I mean, even though it's Dedede, even on the clock, Gage running it back, saying you aren't going to win this one just yet. Oh, and more percent on. 30% lead now. Grenade almost catching him. That might have killed. Gage now having some rage. That's going to make him very dangerous. One more bear might be doing it. Gage attempted to two-frame. Doesn't find himself getting it. Noble effort, though. Will Sax take this to game 3, or will Gage run this with a 2-0? Both players now at even. Last stock, almost last hit. Will we see Gage have the issues that he was having trouble earlier in this match? Seems he's just sort of throwing attacks at this point, trying to bait him. Gage flustering a little bit, choking almost. No. Gage retreating over to the ledge, trying to play as close as he can. And the Rage, level 1, nair, soft nair will take it. I mean, honestly, does it matter? Nah, let's do it.